What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing well. I'm holding the ship down for Sherry because she's not feeling well right now. She might join us in a little bit. That's for the cat. The old lady, old man covers is for the cat because when he jumps up there, he uses his claws and kind of protect the couch. So anyway, bear with me because I'm a slow typer, so I have to do everything slowly. Hey, RB Dog, Papa Drew, the RB DJ. How's everything going? you you edit on the couch. I don't edit on the couch. We also have we added a printer over here. I had to do some print up a document the other day. So I had a printer in storage. So I went out there. It's a wireless printer, so it is easy and it's a small printer, so it's not a big deal, but had to do it and print out something and found out we have a scanner on our phones now. I didn't know all that. You can scan to email from your phone. So I scanned the document. I couldn't get it to scan to email on the printer. It will scan, but I couldn't get it to go to my email. So the phone has that feature, which is pretty awesome. So that's cool. Is everybody hearing me all right? I don't know yet. Let me turn my phone up. Yep, it's working. I can hear it on my phone. Cool. Oh, also, I learned something by watching Traveling Robert the other day. I watched his video on Sunday. He got a new iPhone and he said something about changing his settings to go 4K. I just assumed it was 4K or didn't know anything about it. So I went into my settings on my phone and changed my video recording to 4K, and I noticed a big difference, especially when I was like panning across, taking a video and panning the scene. It's not so chop 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 like it was, and now it's like really fast and a lot smoother. So I was real happy about that. Hello, Sherry's mom's in the house. Sherry's laying down. She's not feeling well. She was here a little bit ago, and then all of a sudden she just got up and went into bed. So I went and talked to her, and she says she's a little dizzy, so she's hanging out in the bed, and maybe she'll come out if she feels better. Hey, Victoria, maybe Wallace, and Streams Elements, thanks for coming in. Appreciate everybody. And Ford Man, aka Kenneth Oaks, thanks for being here. And yeah, so I changed the setting on my phone to do some video. So and when I went to upload the video onto my computer, it took a long time because 4K takes a lot of video. 4K takes a lot of video. Sorry. So it took a long time to load. Look at that. Sherry's mom. Hey, mom. Everybody saying hi to you. See that in the chat thing? Okay, I hope you can see that. Everybody saying hi to Sherry's mom. She's finally coming in on the chats, which is really good. We're not going anywhere this weekend. We're staying home. But the next weekend, well, we do have to leave to go dump our tanks because we're coming up on the 2-week mark of not dumping our tanks. So we do got to pick up and go to the KOA a couple miles down the road and dump our tanks and then come back. And then let's see, on Thursday, we're leaving after work and heading to Mount Dora. So if anybody heard of Mount Dora, I'm sure you Floridians have. Mount Dora is an old historic town, and there is a campground called Trimble Park, which is a Orange County park. And it's very tiny. I think there's 15, 16 sites. That's it. 15 sites or 16 sites. And my sister April's going to be going too. So we got sites right next to each other and they're on the water, which is nice. So maybe we can get some kayaking going on. It's been a little while since we kayaked because the last trip we went, It rained and it was really windy. It wasn't the rain horrible, but the wind was too bad. Hello, Minister of Music, Terrence Trower. Thanks for coming in. Avenger RV Adventure. Nice to see you. Yeah. Yeah, I said RC because I like RCs. But yeah, we didn't get the kayak the last trip because the wind was so bad it would have been too much work to kayak. It would have been nice to kayak there because we've seen manatees there and dolphins and all kinds of stuff. So we're looking forward to next weekend to go to a place we've never been. That is Trumbull Park in Orange County. So looking forward to that. Also, we got a premiere coming this Sunday. I haven't posted it yet. I'm not totally done. I'm real close to the end of it. It's going to be another plus 20-minute video. And I hope you guys don't mind it, but that's how I roll. That's how we roll. We are not like most of the top RV channels. We don't skim over a lot and just hit everything as quick as we can and move on to the next destination. We're a little more in depth of what we're doing at each location. And we hope that works for most of you. And I would assume so, because that's why you're here. So, and we're always up for suggestions and ways we can make our videos better and more interesting and more riveting. So I just doing what comes natural to me, and I'm not a professional, so I never went to school for it. So I'm just doing what I would like to see. I like people telling me their details of what they're doing on their trip. That way, if I like it, I can go do it. So let's see if we can show some comments here. Oh, at Papa Drew's RV, I liked what I watched so far. I am behind on doing videos due to some vehicle issues. Hopefully, will help next time. I wasn't aware of that context of that conversation. We had a little issue. I'm sure you guys remember we had a tire ply separation on the way back from our Long Point trip and had to use our spare tire, which was not in the best shape. It had plenty of tread, but it was dry rotted and the wheel was rusted, but it still worked. So I kind of bit the bullet again. We're really cut into our finances big time to do that, to get new tires on the truck. So we got new tires on the truck. We didn't go with the cheapest tires. We didn't go with the certain brand out there that I don't want to get. We went with a more expensive brand with a little bit more aggressive tread. Nothing crazy, just a little side tread for, if you're off the pavement and you don't want to spin, you want to have a little bit extra meat on that tire. So we went a little extra with that and got the tires mounted. However, we were trying to get a new spare wheel, used from the salvage yard, and they delivered it, or they didn't deliver it. I went and got it. It was about an hour away. I went and got it, brought it home, went to get the tire on, and the guy's like, nope, not the right wheel. So I called the salvage yard and they said, oh, so sorry, we'll get you the right wheel. And he got me another one. And before I went there, I said, did you measure it? And he goes, I'll measure it and come back. And he measured it. He said, same thing, wrong size. It's a 1 inch size smaller. Our wheel is an 18-inch. And the one they sent us the first time was a 17-inch. And the next one that he got just today, he said it's a 17-inch. I was like, I asked for an 18-inch. I need an 18-inch wheel. And he goes, I know. I don't know why they're labeling them wrong, but I need an 18-inch because this truck has big tires on it. And actually, the tires that are mounted are 20-inch. They're 20-inch wheels on this truck, and the spare is 18 for whatever reason. So haven't found a spare yet. Avenger RV Adventure have not. So we're still doing that. Let's see. Papa Drew says this Sunday's still going over thumbnails, 5 things you do not know to get more views on RV's live Sundays. Hey, cool. We need that. We definitely need that. We're looking to, get our views pumped up. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see. For the set of wheels I got, and they weren't crazy expensive, but they certainly weren't cheap. It was $1,200, over $1,200, mounted, balanced, valve stems, everything. $1,200, and the guy even told me those tires are ginormous. They don't look big compared to the truck because the truck's big, but man, that truck tire come up over my waist standing next to the tire. So very big. And I actually dented my truck trying to throw the thing in the back of my truck. It's very big. So let's see. Forever best friends. Thanks for coming in. Nice to see you guys. So yeah, I got new tires on the truck. Probably could see them from here. That's kind of dark, getting dark out. Can't see very well. But we still don't have the newer spare. We still have a spare. The old spare, it works. It has tread. It's just dry rotted somewhat, and the wheel is rusted, but it still bolts on. So I guess I'm going to stick it back underneath the bed and tighten up everything till I get the replacement. And the replacement's not going to be cheap. The wheel itself was probably going to be close to $200, just the wheel without a tire. Can you believe that? I mean, I remember just going to get a wheel for $25, just the rim. I mean, it's a spare rim. There's no mag to it. It's nothing. It's just plain. But, you know, inflation. Nowadays, everything costs money. And the guy at the tire place says, how much that truck costs new? I said, well, I didn't buy it new. He goes, well, what do they run new? I said, $80,000 for that truck new. He's like, what? I said, yeah, I didn't pay that, but that's a lot of money for those trucks. But it is really nice. I mean, it's very sophisticated, but everything is expensive. Everything you do to that truck is expensive. You know, with the tire, it has its own tire monitoring system built into it. It has a monitoring engine monitor, exhaust monitor, intake monitor, air filter monitor, fuel monitor, everything monitored. So any little thing goes out of whack, the dashboard lights up. So let's see here what comments are coming up here. See, I'm not good at this. Sherry's good at that. Yeah, what I do is I put UV protectant on the RV wheels and all the seals. Matter of fact, I shot video of me doing it. I haven't even edited the video. I need to do more of that maintenance stuff, you know, because that gets more views. So I have a maintenance video on the RV on what to lube, what to protect, and I actually already did one on pressure cleaning the roof. But yeah, I need to do some of those, and we got another video we want to make on our 10 most important things we can't live without in our RV, you know, stuff like that. So it's kind of a thing on the list of things to do is to make a how to do whatever videos on the channel, which gets more views rather than content like regular looking at campgrounds and stuff. All right. A couple of 100 miles a month, huh? I need to click on that. Oh, protect all. Yeah, I forget what I use. I forget what I have, but I use that UV protectant on all the seals of the camper, and I lube everything: the scissors jacks, the door hinges, the locks, the latches. Everything gets lubed. Let's see, drive. Yeah, nothing protect all. Let's see what this is. You know, the big semi trucks with like 200,000 miles, that is nothing to those trucks. They are 1,000,000-mile trucks, go for around 40,000, 50,000. You'll never wear them out. Yeah, well, that's true. You get what you pay for, right? You get what you pay for. Sure you ready?
No, not really.
Then why are you here? Sherry's here. She's faking it. I don't know why she's faking it, but she's faking it. Yeah, well, we're not making money with our truck, so you know, it's something that I always try to do is to not spend money on this YouTube channel until we start making some money, because it's just a hobby until you make some money.
It's a hobby.
So I really don't like putting money into this. I don't, like I said, I don't like buying microphones and cameras and stuff like that for something that's a hobby, unless it's just a hobby and it's a hobby. But we'd like to make some income from doing this. That would be a wonderful thing. Papa Drew says, hope you feel better.
Mm-hmm.
I hope she feels better too.
New medicine.
Yeah, my truck sure is costing me money. That's right.
What's in here?
It's that same old thing. Unless it's making you money, it's costing you money, right? It's definitely costing you money. My daughter bought a pool, and I was like, that's just a hole in the ground to throw money into.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the boats are, right? Unless you're spending a lot of time on a boat or in an RV. I would never bought an RV unless I'm going to camp in it more than 4 times a year, at least 6 times a year.
Yeah, we were having that conversation on, there was a live today. They were talking about people buying campers now and
sitting around.
And they're sitting around and not, and how many times we've had people ask us and we've talked them out of buying a camper. It's like, how often are you going to camp, and are you better off just renting one?
Yeah. Well, you're better off going to a hotel.
Cabin, or staying in a cabin in a campground.
Go to a hotel. It's so much cheaper.
Yeah.
I mean, you can put 4 or 5 people in a hotel for $100, $110.
Well, but people like the nature and the camping experience, but you can rent the cabins at the campgrounds, and you still get the camping experience.
Yeah, RV is a lot of money to spend on something that is sitting around most of the time. Not a good idea. It's like I said, if I had a boat, I'd be using it every other weekend, at least once a month. And I have a place to store it that's protecting it from the weather. Because I'm not buying a boat and let the sun burn up the seat cushions and fade the stickers and paint and burn the awning and all that stuff. I'm not doing that. So Papa Drew says, I'm still thinking about the full-time RV. I am on the fence. I want the semi. My wife wants. I am not sure. I figured it is going to be.
It's going to be your house.
Yeah. Yep. It's a big deal. At some point, I'm going to go full-time. Not sure. Class A or fifth wheel.
There's pros to both. You know that.
Yep. Can't have it all.
Yeah, there's pros to both.
Our family, we have a kind of a split.
We've got all over the place.
My brother has a class C. My sister has a class C. My other sister has a travel trailer, and I have a travel trailer, and my other sister had a travel trailer, but she sold it. So now it's
no class A's and no fifth wheels in the family.
Right. Yeah.
No.
And I can't pull a boat. So with a travel trailer.
And the class C owners have.
And the class C owners pull boats.
But
when they get to the campground, they can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Because they don't have a vehicle.
Yep.
So it's hard to have it all. If you have it all, you got to have some money. And I see people who, even what was that? Even that show, enjoythejourney.life. The husband drives the fifth wheel and the wife drives a car and follows him.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want to do that.
I don't know. I was thinking that would be the best way to do it.
I wouldn't want to do that. I want my wife in the cab with me.
Yeah.
To enjoy the journey.
That's true.
You're not enjoying the journey when you're not together. In my opinion, that's the way I see it. I'd rather.
Yeah, we enjoy it. We have good talks when we're in.
I'd rather be with her in the cab.
Mm-hmm.
So it says, I hate RV stickers. Look stupid. I am not sure who makes them on the RVs.
I don't know. I wish ours didn't have some of the decals it had. Like the decals that came with this RV that are on it. I wish we didn't have.
I'm indifferent. I think I like graphics. I like the graphics. I don't like, a plain RV.
I don't like our siding that much.
No, I don't like our siding, but that wasn't an option because the price was so good. And this is not our last travel trailer. This is not our last camper. So the price was too good to pass up. So we went that. Yeah, I don't want siding. I want a fiberglass laminate
Solid.
wall. But that's not what happened. Let's see here. And who was doing the inside of RVs? Some of them look like Aunt Bessie. Ours doesn't.
Ours doesn't.
Ours does not. It looks nice and modern. I love it.
But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Some of them do have that 70s vibe. I kind of like some of it. Like Roy and Becky's, I like the outside of theirs.
Yeah. Yep. Need a friend in a boat. They may have been married too long. I don't know. Maybe it's for videography, for vlogging, because she's always taking pictures of the RV going down the road, him pulling the fifth wheel, and she's doing all that stuff. She does all the editing. So it might be twofold,
Yeah.
So I don't know.
They're not actually married, I don't think.
I wouldn't know.
I think in one of their recent videos they were talking about that, and it came out they weren't married.
Okay, they drive 2 cars because my Class C with the V8 cannot pull a car.
So you have a chase car.
So you have a chase car. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. I'm just saying we all have different reasons for doing what we do. It's just, it's cool. It's all good.
I think we definitely, if we had a Class C, we would end up doing it that way.
That's something that I hate in today's younger culture society. If you don't like something, they think you hate the other thing. No. It's like, just because I like fudge chocolate ice cream doesn't mean I hate vanilla. I just like chocolate a little more, I love vanilla. You know what I mean? Just because I like
cake.
I like cake doesn't mean I hate ice cream.
Papa Drew, we have cake for later. He brought home cake.
He said he got home cake. He brought home cake. Papa Drew said he brought home cake. He said that's why he was not first in line.
Because he went and got cake.
Because he went home. Yeah.
Make her ride the trailer instead. I've ridden in the back of this trailer while it's moving. It's kind of sketchy.
Yeah, she went to the KOA where I dumped the tanks. She rode in the back for a couple miles or so. I don't know how far it is. I think it's probably 3 miles.
It's not that far.
But it's not very tipsy-turny. It's like we just go out our street to the next road, the main road, straight out, and we turn, and it KOA's on that road.
Yeah, I wanted to see what it felt like riding in the back.
I want to too.
Some of it's okay, but wallpaper, yeah. I know we've been in some of those, and some of them are still being made right now. That
Hello,
have that look.
Camping therapy. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, ours has a kind of a wallpaper that blends in. You really can't see it.
Grass paper.
It's just like there to not stick out.
Yeah.
I really want a toy hauler so I can haul a Can-Am, and then I like the fact a toy hauler has 3 rooms, a bedroom, a living room, toy box. I like space. Yeah, I love that too.
I like that idea.
I would love to have that too.
Because we would probably use that, the toy hauler area for an office also.
Yeah, I got to have a toy to have a toy hauler. All I got is a scooter.
It's a little toy.
I don't need a toy hauler. I can't afford anything right now like that. So yeah, everybody.
How can you hate ice cream?
There's everybody. Again, just because I like something over something else doesn't mean I hate the other thing. Just because I eat Raisinets doesn't mean I hate Thin Mints. I like Thin Mints.
I was going to say.
I like Raisinets.
I like me some Thin Mints. Haven't had any of those in a while.
I love ice cream cake also. Mm-hmm. We got a carrot cake from our local grocery store, Publix, for those of you who don't live in the South.
We got a Publix carrot cake.
Yeah. I did a little shopping today. Yeah. Okay. That's a long, yeah, that's a long 34 foot is a long Class C. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want to ride in a trailer for long at all
Mm-mm.
because the suspension is not for comfort.
Oh, I didn't get out. I didn't get out of the recliner. I sat in the chair the whole time when we were going down the road.
Your doctor suggested a vegan diet, so why do you're gonna have to get rid of your doctor? We're all gonna die, people. Why would you worry about what you're eating? Just eat and die. Go on. We're all gonna die. You might as well enjoy your life. That's the way I see it. Go. Enjoy your life.
Oscar.
I mean, do what you want. If you want to eat less, eat less. Have some French fries, but don't eat French fries every day. You know,
I had French fries twice today.
moderation in everything. I like cake, but I don't eat cake every day.
Papa Drew does.
If you're his age, you can eat cake every day, though.
Oh, he's our age.
Well, then evidently,
Then we can eat cake every day.
that's what I'm saying. Eat whatever you want, people. Don't let your doctor tell you what to do. You're all going to die. We're all going to die. We don't even know when. We could be. What if you're eating all healthy and you died tomorrow in a car accident? You ate all that healthy food and didn't enjoy life. Unless you enjoy healthy food. That's if you enjoy healthy food.
You want to feel better.
I feel fine.
But you don't. Some people don't feel fine.
Okay.
And so they want a better quality of life.
There you go. I'm not cutting down them. I'm just saying.
Know.
I'm just saying. It sounded like he said my doctor suggested a vegan diet. That would take out his ice cream. So take out your doctor.
Carrot cakes are awesome.
Get rid of the doctor.
Hi, Chris in Scott's Colorado Adventure. Nice to see you in here.
Hey.
Publix makes a really good carrot cake.
I don't even know if they really make it. Do they make it or do they have it delivered from some of the office? Because some of the stuff is not made there. They make it somewhere else and ship it.
Yeah.
I don't know where the line is drawn, but they told me, like, those little cupcakes, like bite-sized cupcakes, they're delicious from Publix, but they said, no, we don't make those here. They're shipped in. And that just put a damper on it because they're not made there, but it's all good.
When I worked at Fresh Market, they made all their baked stuff and it was so good. And you could smell it when it was baking and they would bring it around, the samples fresh out of the oven.
Yeah.
I love that place.
Oh, man.
Avenger RV Life. Enjoy life while you can. Yeah, because you don't know when you're not going to be able to enjoy it anymore.
Yeah.
Happens just like that.
Yeah. I feel my body dying every day, worse and worse. And so I'm going to enjoy what I can, much as I can.
Yeah, you could have bought a scooter, Papa Drew, because that's definitely.
Yeah. Depending on the scooter, you can get them pretty cheap. I mean, it depends on your definition of cheap, but, I would say you could probably get a scooter for under $2,000 and get quite a good scooter. But the prices are going up every day. It's all about inflation, right? Yeah. Enjoy life while you can. Eat cake. Eat cake. I would draw the line in the icing. Yeah. Spaceman Dudley. That's right.
Spaceman.
I like icing. Like they put a big old blob of icing on the carrot cake in the shape of a carrot. And I want to eat that.
You can have that part of it.
I do.
You'll have it. I'll give you
that. I eat it. So I had when I came home from work today, I came back. I was a little late because I stopped at 2 grocery stores. Well, I stopped at Sam's, got a few things that I like to get at Sam's, and then I stopped at Publix and got a few veggies and things from some fruit pops. No ice cream, just fruit pops, fruit flavored pops, and some veggies, some cheese, things like that. And I had, as soon as I got home, I divided up, things you want to divide up and put in the fridge and the freezer and all that. And made some chopped up some onions
Hey,
and green
Bob.
peppers, and put it in hamburger meat and made 4 hamburgers,
Yeah, hamburgers.
little hamburgers, nothing big, and grilled some hamburgers and made some French fries in the air fryer. See, healthy air fryer, hair fryer, air fryer. So, Lucky
Talking
Dog
about hair.
Productions moderator, hello.
Hey, Sue. Hey, Bob.
So yeah, so we had that, and it was, and then I brought home a bunch of peppers, green peppers, yellow peppers, red peppers, orange peppers, tomatoes, and onions, and chopped it all. I don't know how long I was chopping. 2 hours. I was chopping.
About an hour. At least an hour.
I was chopping onions and green peppers, and I made a big,
chopped it all up.
almost a gallon bag of chopped up
veggies,
spices, and peppers. And then I put them in the freezer.
Because then we use them with our eggs. We use them for everything.
Yeah, whatever we need, a little spice up, throw a little in there.
Pepper, and that way we already have the peppers and onions cut up.
Yep. So
scramble eggs, or do a little egg scrambles in the morning with bacon or sausage, and throw in a little peppers and onions, tomatoes,
yeah,
cheese.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Yep.
We're making RV dog hungry.
So I'm chopping up our video for Sunday. It was funny watching some of the responses.
Hey, Journey Awaits.
While we drove to the Keys. Are we there yet? I know.
That's how we feel.
We wanted, this is the way I see it. What you're seeing on the screen is what I want to show you. I want to show you more, but believe me, I'm cutting out a whole bunch.
Tim.
So, part of driving to the Keys is the journey. I mean, it's a long trip, and it's a beautiful trip. So, I wanted you guys to get the feeling of what it's like driving to the Keys, and it's a long drive.
The anticipation.
But once you get in the Keys, it's a wonderful drive. It's real pretty, and there's lots to look at, and you can stop and check out things. It's a lot of fun. So I hope it wasn't too long. It was 35 minutes or so?
It's about 35 minutes.
And this weekend's video on Sunday is probably going to be 25 plus. And it is our first full day in the Keys. So it's going to be full of Bahia Honda State Park, riding the scooter around, looking at the water and the bridges. And I haven't finished it yet, so I don't know everything that's going to be there. Yeah, don't be a bum. Smash the thumb.
Share it out.
Yeah, we're looking forward to go to the
Orlando's nice.
Looking forward to going to Trimble Park next weekend. Trimble Park is a small county park with about 15 campsites near Mount Dora. It's right on Mount Dora Lake or something like that. Research it. Pretty cool park. And we're on the water.
Maybe we'll do a live from there if
Hopefully,
we have good internet.
Yeah, we don't know what our internet's just. We've never been there, so we'll see what it's like.
Thank you, Mima.
You love to say coconuts.
Coconuts. His sister, whenever we go to the Keys, she grabs, there's coconuts always falling off of the trees, and they're like floating around in the water. And so she always grabs and collects the coconuts and then takes them back to her house and throws them in the backyard, and they grow trees.
Thanks for smashing the thumb. Not being a bum. Meemaw. We appreciate it.
We appreciate it. Looks like we got 16 people.
Yeah. There's
goodness.
a lot of adventures experience here, traveling.
Hey, weekend RVing.
So yeah, we got to get on some how-to videos. And
Is my mama still in here?
I don't know if she's still here. She was here in the beginning.
She may not be on.
She might have left because you weren't here.
I don't feel good.
Mm-hmm. RV underway. Good evening. The journey awaits. Hello. Nice to see you guys. Thanks for coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody have any questions? Let us know. We're just hanging out, trying to keep you guys' attention.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
We've got about 30 minutes.
for some of you guys who don't know it, that came in a little later. I didn't mention this to anybody yet. We got a site in the Keys. Sherry got us a site in the Florida Keys for next year. And we're going to keep trying to get a water site. We got a site, but we're going to keep trying to get a water site. So, so it looks like the Keys will happen next year. Just won't be, with my family, because they got a couple sites earlier and we didn't get any when they got sites.
Yeah. I'm not feeling good at all.
So
I'm trying some new medicine. Now don't hurt yourself, Big Tim.
Big Tim, one man army, smashing about my fingers, hurting right now.
You're not supposed
smashing
to.
About my fingers. What does that mean? Smashing about my fingers,
Hopefully
hurting.
you didn't smash your fingers. Smashing the thumb.
Oh, because you hit the thumbs up button so many times. Don't do that because you might unlike it.
Yeah. I don't really care if you do a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
I'm just saying what other people say.
I know. Smash that thumb.
Yeah. Smash the thumb. Yeah, so we got new tires on the truck, and it made a difference.
Thank you, Sue.
When we drove. I drove it down the highway. What a difference. With the new tires on, just smooth as silk. Enjoying it. It's your dry humor. Big Tim says that's his dry humor.
He has that.
Yeah, I'm dry. Can't you tell I keep licking my lips? I'm thirsty.
You have a drink.
It's not enough. I need water.
I have water right there.
Yeah.
That's what I came out here actually to get.
Here's your water.
Thank you.
It's not cold. I want cold water.
Baby.
I'm reading some of the comments here. RV underway in the Navy. You can sail the 7 seas in the Navy. You can put your mind at ease in the Navy. In the Navy. How
are you singing?
Yes.
In the Navy.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a military person, so sorry. I should have been. People ask me that. But no,
the village people.
I should have went in the military.
I better, yeah. In the Navy.
Big Tim smashed the like button and now my finger hurts.
That's what he meant to say.
Sorry.
That's what I thought you meant to say.
I wouldn't smash the like button if it hurt me. Yeah. RV Dog just threw down $1,200 on them tires and still haven't gotten a spare tire. That's probably going to be another $200 probably for just a spare. Can you believe that? To get a wheel.
Yeah. So Papa Drew, which village people are you?
I probably should just forget it and keep the wheel and just leave it and hope it works. I mean, we pay for AAA, all that stuff, and we never use it because we're always prepared, right?
Yeah.
We never use all that emergency roadside stuff. Papa Drew.
Yeah, with the new tires running over protesters will seem a lot smoother.
All well after the storm. Where were you at? What storm? Gulf Coast? Avenger RV Adventure?
Yeah, we haven't had anything. I mean, it's been cooler. We've had some rainy days. A lot more rain lately.
Well, yeah, we had some nice cool weather. We slept with the windows open the other night.
I got hot.
I was fine.
He was chilly. I was hot.
I was fine. But anyway, now it's starting to warm back up to the upper 80s again. It's going to be
next week. It's supposed to be cooler.
It's going to be up around 89 tomorrow, 88, 89 tomorrow. Humidity was down somewhat. So
Papa Drew wanted to dress like a bush.
I see that.
Wow.
All right. What is that? RB Dog says, why for roadside when you can do it yourself?
We got it more for the camper.
Sherry talked me into it. That's why.
It was for the camper.
Plus, with my insurance.
And you had an older truck at the time. And we were thinking if something were to happen to your truck.
That's what she was thinking. I wasn't.
Yeah.
I'm used to handling my business. So
I'm used to being prepared.
Yeah, I'm prepared. That's why I don't never need any help like that. You know, I'm always like self-sufficient and taking the extra
Well,
precautions.
then some people could think that having the insurance could be self-sufficient too, because you're being prepared for something that you can handle.
You know, it costs less not to have that. That's my opinion.
Well,
It costs less to be prepared than to pay for something you may never use. You know what I mean?
you got it for your truck, didn't you?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you did, and
I-
you just and now you're getting
I
rid
had
of
it for my. Yeah, that was a
Okay.
mistake. That's because it doesn't. That because it doesn't work. It doesn't work. She's talking about an extended warranty on the truck. I should have never bought it because then the first thing that I needed it for said, "Oh well, we only cover this part. We only cover that part. We don't cover the whole thing." I'm like, okay, then what good is this?
And the thing about the RV insurance that we got was that it wasn't even just good for us. If we were in another, didn't they say if we were in another person's, we could call and use it?
Whatever.
Or what if?
I never buy that stuff.
Well, then you shouldn't have bought it this
I
time.
shouldn't have bought it.
Nope.
But it is it's gone now. So anyway, I canceled my insurance, my extended warranty on my truck because I had when I went to change
It's all good, Big Tim.
when I went to change the tire, there was water inside the cab behind the back window, down below the back window. So the seal is leaking around the back window. So I called the extended warranty people and I said, "Hey, the seal's leaking around my window, and my back window's not working." They go, "Well, we only cover this motor. We don't cover the seal, and we cover this, and we don't cover that." And I'm like, "Well, that's not good. It's supposed to be an extended warranty that covers everything, bumper to bumper." And they bragged about, "We only want to tell you what we don't cover. We cover so much that we'll only tell you what we don't cover."
So that's canceled.
So hopefully we'll get a refund. We're supposed to get like 93% of our payment back. So anyway, let's talk about something else.
When you join the Navy, you can sail the 7 seas. Did you sail the 7 seas, Papa Drew? I like insurance. That's why I eat diet cake. Okay. Yeah. Nothing wrong going to Arizona. Yeah, we do that. We fix whatever we can. But there's certain things you can't fix. You're all good.
Well,
Tim.
the
We're
roadside,
all Tim.
the
We're
roadside we have for the camper will tow the camper, I think 500 miles or
good.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll tow our RV 500 miles if our truck is disabled and can't pull or whatever. You know, that kind of stuff.
So we won't get stuck somewhere. So like when we were heading to the Keys, we could have gotten our camper towed to the Keys, maybe.
Yeah, I would have towed it back home. I wouldn't have taken it to the Keys because what if you can't get it back? Get another tow? Maybe. Let's see here.
Bye, Tim. Thanks for coming by. Avenger RV says it could be the vents in the back wall.
I felt it up by the bottom of the window. I don't know. I didn't look into any vents. I noticed that there was some rust in the back slider track and the window didn't work. That was another annoying part when I bought this truck. The guy was selling the truck, did a YouTube video on the truck and said, "Everything works.
Works perfect.
Everything works perfect as it should." And when I got in there to buy it and it didn't, he acted like it was no big deal to lie to me. And I said, "But you said everything works like it should. The back window doesn't work, but you said everything works as it should."
Yeah, I thought he fixed that before.
No, he fixed the sunroof.
Oh.
The sunroof didn't even work. And he fixed that. But
at least it's not leaking.
you know, It had low mileage, so in my opinion, a 2012 with low mileage, that's really what was a good thing about the truck. Yeah, we have Good Sam too. We have Good Sam. Have a good night, Big Tim. Thanks for stopping in. I know.
What are we going to do when we're camping in Mount Dora? Hopefully kayak.
Kayak and check out Mount Dora.
Yeah, check out the town. I want to look around because I think it's supposed to be really gorgeous around Christmas time.
Yeah, well, we're not going during Christmas.
No, but we can go and look around and see, maybe come back.
Yep.
But
maybe.
At least we'll kind of know. Actually, we have a lot going on.
We'll be on the road for Christmas.
Yeah. What else was looking at?
Well, mainly my sister mentioned Trumbull, and we went with my sister to go camp at Trumbull. And then Trumbull, we had it booked in May.
Yeah,
and
it got canceled.
When COVID hit, they canceled us. So we didn't make it. So we rescheduled as soon as we could.
Yep.
Okay, you're going way too fast. Yeah, here's what I've learned. No matter how trustworthy someone sounds, you do your due diligence to check your own vehicles. And I've always learned that. That's why I've actually bought vehicles Buy Here, Pay Here before, and got 2 good vehicles through Buy Here, Pay Here, because I did my own, technical evaluation, drove the vehicle, did all that, looking at everything, and got 2 good vehicles there. Mm-hmm. So like I said, because the truck had low mileage and it ran great and seemed in fairly good condition, that was what I was buying. The other little things were, frosting on the cake. But it just burns me up when they lie to your face and then say they're not lying. Mm-hmm. Like you said, everything works as it should. That means everything, right? Everything means everything, right? It doesn't mean most everything.
It means everything.
Yeah. If you say the major stuff works like it should, but you just don't even go there, then you don't have to worry about sounding odd. Just say, this is a great truck.
Yeah.
It's up to you, and that's how it is. It's up to you to make sure that the truck is in good condition before you drive off. And I took it to a mechanic, and he told me it was in good condition. And so it sounded like it was in good condition. It drove great. So
overall, I think it's fine.
Yeah, it's all right.
Camping therapy. I need to try kayaking. I've never done it. It's a lot of fun. You get to see places that you wouldn't get to see. Like get out there and go along the water's edge, the shoreline.
Kayaking is
see all kinds of
kind of like scuba diving. It can be hard to get to the water. Once you're in the water, it's the easy part.
Yeah,
usually
that's true.
You got to carry the kayak and carry the life jacket and carry the oars and get it to the water. And then once you're in the water, it's like, oh, this is pretty fun. As long as the wind's not blowing hard.
Yeah, that's another
that kind of thing. You don't want to kayak in high winds.
And we have a double kayak, so it weighs a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
That's limited us lately because I can't carry as well as I used to be able to.
I like kayaking. It's usually pretty quiet when you're kayaking. You can hear the water when you paddle and hear the birds and animals making sounds.
See the gators on the shore, in the water.
You can explore around. What was he saying there?
Right here. You can explore around Mount Dora with a map and a compass. Dora the Explorer.
We've been to Rock Springs. We stayed at Kelly Park in Rock Springs. We stayed there a couple times.
I need to take a picture of that.
What?
Right here. Mermaid Juice. They have an antique store bar called Mermaid Juice in Mount Dora. I'll have my phone.
Where's your phone?
I think it's in the bedroom.
My phone is right here.
Thanks, Sue. We'll have to check that out. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It does sound like a neat name, doesn't it, Meemaw?
Mm-hmm. Well, Meemaw sounds nice.
I like Meemaw. Well, we've been told it was, if married couple uses the kayak for two, it's the divorce kayak. Never. We've
Never tipped
we've
over.
never tipped over.
Never have.
We get the kind that you sit in and not sit on.
No, we sit.
No, we sit on.
We
not
sit on. We don't sit in.
We don't sit in. We sit on.
I don't understand people who fall out of kayaks unless you're doing something out of the ordinary. Like trying to slide off of a dock or run and jump in or going over a rapid or
the Keys when we were in the Keys and I was doing a live and I think it was on Facebook or no, it was on YouTube, where we kayaked and he was lobster fishing and I was left in a kayak and he jumped in and jumped out of the kayak while I was still in it. He didn't tip over. It's right here.
Okay. Yeah, so
we need a kayak cart. We do, and we had one, but this kayak is really big, so we need another kayak cart.
Yeah, the other kayak cart was for a one-person kayak, and it wouldn't fit the two-person kayak, so I need to make a cart. You're really fast with that, I guess. See, when you put it over here, it hides it, so I can't read it. And then when I go over here, you click and move it to the next one. I miss it. Guess it's not that big of a deal.
I'm glad you like us too, Nemo.
Class 7 rapids can knock you out of the kayak.
Yes, that would do it.
We don't do that here in Florida. There's no mountains.
We don't have
any rapids.
The only rapids we have are
around
the springs.
There was some little baby rapids that were about this big.
they were shallow rapids.
At the Santa Fe River.
Yeah, they were shallow rapids.
Where there was a what do you call it? A rise and a swallet.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody know what a swallet is? If you watch our videos, you know what a swallet is and a rise. Anybody? There's our trivia for this video, for this live. You know how people do all these trivias for lives?
What's a swallet?
What's a swallet and a rise? They go together. They work together. All right. Who can answer that question for no prize at all? I've said this before. Whoever gets that right gets nothing.
They get the knowledge of having it right.
So what's a swallet and what's a rise? Let's see. We do like our inflating stand-up board and kayak. It's great. Yeah, that's cool. I see people doing that.
I like paddleboarding.
I see people
doing that. I don't know
that.
if I could paddleboard now, but I used to love to paddleboard. I did it in the ocean. Wow, forever best friend.
Yeah.
People are out there all the time with dogs.
Yeah.
In the kayak.
It's great.
Little kids.
And canoes. People use canoes. Canoes might be better because you could put more stuff on a canoe because it's more space in the hull than a kayak. And it's longer.
We strap things in and
it's a little more challenging because it is bigger to tie it down, to transport it. No, I don't want to go out west and kayak in 8-foot waves. No.
No.
I don't even want to surf in 8-foot waves. Now, I would surf in a controlled environment where I didn't have to paddle out. Of course, that would be cheating, right? That would be cheating.
Yeah, that would be cheating.
I used to try to surf. I mean, I wouldn't call myself a surfer because I didn't do a whole lot of surfing. I did some surfing, but the paddling out stuff just kills you. Because you're paddling through a washing machine. It's ridiculous how hard, and our waves here are pretty smashed out and beat up.
Sue Googled it. What a swallet was.
She Googled it?
She Googled it. Yep.
A swallet is an opening to which a stream descends underground. That's right.
We saw them over.
Then the rise is where the water comes back up to the surface and continues the river. So it's an underground. It's an opening where the water becomes an underground river. It changes the river. And it's like that in the Santa Fe. The Santa Fe River flows down and then it disappears and goes like 3 miles underground.
But it's like a branch of it. So part of it still goes.
Well, that's the lower area, but the upper disappears.
Oh.
The whole river goes underwater and disappears, then comes back up. And then there was some side swallets where we took video. It's in our video for Itchituckney Springs. Yeah. In our Itchituckney Springs video, we kayak on the Santa Fe River, and there's a swallet off to the side. So part of the river, it dead ends into like a lagoon. The water goes down this little, like I said, the rapid about this big. It's kind of weird. And it goes down into a lagoon that's really small. It's probably about a 80-foot wide or less lagoon, if not smaller. And it dead ends, and then the water goes straight down. It's like a small whirlpool, and you can't really see the whirlpool, but you know what I mean? It's just a spot.
It just looks
it's a
weird.
Dead end, and the water is spinning real
But
slowly.
you can see it moving.
And it's moving and going underwater. And then when we got in there, it looked like a boil, like a spring boil coming out of the water. And it was like, smooth on top of the surface. The water was coming out of the ground. Pretty cool. Yep. She Googled it. I didn't say you couldn't Google it, but I was hoping somebody would figure it out without Googling it, but we're happy.
A Google is good.
Yep. Google works. Underground stream, Swallet. Yep.
Avenger RV Adventure is home.
All right. Have some food. Try scuba and 8-foot waves. No. After all the food. Yeah. You're trying to get me to do stuff that would hurt. We are old people. We don't do super difficult things anymore.
We're old.
All right. Forever Best Friends going live right after us crazy kids. So does that mean you're old? If we're kids, that means you're really old. That's right. We try to teach you things on our videos when we can. Matter of fact, on the next video this weekend, I'm going to be telling you about the history of the Flaggers Railroad and the Bahia Honda Bridge. There's some
neat history.
I do a short little quickie of adventure we had when we were kids at Bahia Honda that scared our parents. So watch the video on Sunday. That'll be great.
If we have any moderators in here, can you make sure you drop Forever Best Friends live? Because I think she said they're coming up next.
Yeah, it is a very. I was looking at Mimo's comment there.
It was weird looking.
Yeah, and that's spring water, and the reason the spring is not clear is because of, I forget the name of what they call the colored water that runs off of the vegetation. It turns into the tea color.
The tea color.
And turns the spring brown.
I forgot what they called it.
Yeah, they had a name for that. I forgot what that name is.
See, Papa Drew's 49 years old. He feels like he's 48 years old.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
And Avenger RV Adventure is getting some food.
Lucky Dog's learning something tonight. Good. If you don't know something, I know how to find out the info. Cool. Yep. You're winterizing. Okay. You're only as old as you feel. That's a lie. You're old as how long you've been here. Now you act as old as you feel. Right? You act as old as you feel. I don't feel in my brain that I'm old, but my body reminds me how old I am all the time. Like right now, I have arthritis in my hands. I've done my hands all my life, working with my hands, and they in my knees and my ankles and my back. It reminds me how old I am. And I'm embracing it because I like being old because I have to, I get to lay around a lot more. Yeah, I get to slow down and lay around a lot more, but
I don't like it.
Yeah. All right, go have some food. Avenger RV Adventure. I got to read that slow.
Avenger RV Adventure. Avenger.
Yes.
You have to get out to the
I'm trying to get over there. All right. There's the link to Forever Best Friends. Oh my goodness, it's 8 o'clock already?
Yuppie hour, almost. We got another minute.
Wow. All right.
Y'all are awesome. Yeah, you can get him. You can get him hammered with some rum. He likes fruity drinks.
I don't like alcohol. I just drink it for the feeling.
You like some of it.
I like the drink combo. I don't like the alcohol part. It tastes nasty.
You like your Fireball.
That because it's masked. It's masking the alcohol flavor.
With cinnamon.
And I can't go like this. I have to
It's
go.
the baldy and
I
the
have to-
bun.
I have to go like this.
It's the baldy and the bun.
Hello, Baldy in the Bun.
Hey.
Who doesn't like free drinks? That's right. All right, we kind of met the Baldy in the Bun at Long Point campground.
The weather was too
Couple
crappy.
of weeks. Yeah, the weather was too bad. They were about, I don't know, 10 sites down from us at the Long Point campground. And when we were leaving, we went to the dump station, and they were at the dump station at the same time, but it was raining, so we couldn't like get out and go, "Hey, how's it going?" It was like,
they've got a cute channel. Everybody should check them out.
yeah, check out the Baldy and the Buns channel. They are RVers, and they got a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Wish we could have met you guys. Where do you guys homestead? The Baldy and the Bun. Where do you guys homestead?
I'm working on that going green, Mom.
Dumping
Actually,
in
the doctor told me that today.
dumping in the rain. That's funny.
Dumping in the rain. Yep. It was a crappy weather weekend.
Pot doesn't give the pain element a boost
The next
the
day,
next
like
day. Like,
alcohol does.
oh, I agree. But because of my job, I cannot consume marijuana. I work for my public school system. So that would be a big no-no. We get tested for anything. If you get stung by a wasp and report it, you will be drug tested. That's how severe it is. So can't go there.
Stung by a wasp.
Yep. If you get stung, and I've been stung by a wasp, but I don't tell them because it's not that big of a deal. I've been stung by a wasp many times. I work outside.
I fell and they didn't test me. I was actually surprised.
You what?
When I fell at work, they didn't test me. I was surprised.
Really? Yeah. Dumping in the rain. That's a good one. That's funny. All right. Meemaw's Matter. She's going to check out Baldy and the Bun.
All right. And Baldy and the Bun, they're in
Kissimmee. All right. Are you living in Kissimmee? Wait, it moved. Yeah, it jumped. You're from Kissimmee now. You're from Kissimmee now, for now. Okay, that's where you're homesteading? Okay. So we're on the Space Coast. We are living in Brevard County. I'm a native of North Brevard County, Titusville.
Adventure RVs. Going green, Mom, that would, yeah. He does need to retire.
You need to retire. Yes. You know what you need to retire, right?
Yeah, he needs
cash.
He needs to
Can't retire without cash.
Avenger RVs, does cracker meth help with bee stings?
Tannins. That's right. It. Tannins make the water brown. There was a
name of the kind of water it was. There was a name for the water.
That's it. Tannins.
Tannins?
Yep, that's it. I remember because I made the video. Does cracker meth help with bee stings? I don't know. I've done meth. I'd never done crack after getting stung by a bee or a wasp. I did crack, but that was 40 years ago. And I could care less whatever happened to me when I was doing that. Retirement is not an age factor. It's a money factor. That goes without saying. I would think people would understand that part.
Yeah,
right?
It really is.
I mean, I know some people have so much money in the bank, they don't have to worry about it. They can just retire when they want, but I'm not one of those people. Money is a big deal. You know, I guess if I had parents with money, I could go live with my parents, but nope. Nope, I don't have parents with money. So laugh out loud. Oh my, baking soda paste on a sting. You know what I use? They have a special spray. It's for, I don't know if it's called an antiseptic spray or it helps with.
It works.
It works. It keeps you from itching it.
Especially with, it works really good for ant bites. Fire ant bites. It
coats it and it hardens to keep the air out and it really helps.
If I get stung by a bee or a wasp, I have an EpiPen. That's what I need.
Right. Sherry's allergic. Yeah. Yeah. I made this joke to one of my guys I used to work with. I was a new employee at the school board, and the guy that was like showing me the ropes was a little bit bigger of a guy, and I said something to him. I was like, dude, you're gonna get arrested with all that crack in your pants. He didn't laugh. He didn't think that was funny. He did not think that was funny. I've said some things where I should have been punched. RV
Kenneth.
underway. RV
Oh.
underway.
Kenneth is telling us that Forever Best Friends is live now.
Thanks. Yeah, I figured they were live, but we're having such a good time. So if you guys want to go check out Forever Best Friends. Forever Best Friends, go ahead, check them out. But yeah, I remember one time when I worked at the Space Center, there was this was 25, 30 years ago. There was a big burly guy. I mean, he was a tough guy, looked like a lumberjack kind of guy with hair everywhere. And he had this itty bitty little earring just went around, his little earring thing. And I said, wow, man, that's the same kind of earring my daughter has.
Yeah, you probably should have gotten punched.
I should have got punched for that. All right. Thanks for stopping in, me malls.
Yeah.
I guess we got to get off of here.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Because my wife is forcing me to get off. See her? You can see it. Look at her eyes. You're supposed to get off of here.
I try to respect everybody.
I am. If everybody left us, we would get the hint. Right? If everybody left and nobody was watching, we'd get the hint.
Yeah, Papa Drew.
Going green, Mom.
Find my cursor here. Yes, I saw that, and that was epic. The picture you took. That was really, really, really good. So they had a thing for Roy to go.
Wait, we got to end this broadcast right now.
They had a thing for Roy to go hug the tree. And so Roy went over to hug the tree, and the dog followed him over there and peed on him while he was hugging the tree. It was pretty.
I went to
and the camera was on him.
I walked over to my sister's house to give her something, and the dog came out to greet me, and I pet the dog, and it peed right there on the floor. And she's like, "That dog still peeing."
All right, guys.
That's why I don't have any animals.
I'm supposed to do a live tomorrow at noon.
All right. Yeah, don't forget we got a premiere on Sunday.
Going Green Mom, did you see that too, I guess? Because you said that was hilarious.
All right, see you guys later. Sherry's gonna keep doing the live. I'm out of here.
I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I will feel better.
Florida for sunshine. Hey there.
Florida for funshine.
We're out of here. We're getting forced out. We're getting forced out.
We've been on an hour.
Go watch Forever for Friends. Forever Friends.
Bye, y'all. We'll be back live tomorrow at noon, and then back on Sunday.
I will be at work.
If I feel okay.
See ya.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.